Hello, YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, and Sekhmet the Kitten. And of course, Drake will do a pan to the camera of Sekhmet the Kitten. Drake, as you may know, is more commonly known as my awesome audio-visual person from my YouTube videos. And isn't she so super cute? Isn't she so super? She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's beyond super cute. She's just flat out gorgeous. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Oh, you like the fringe. I forgot about it. Yes, she loves the fringe. You know, only two of my cats are named after warrior goddesses, Sekhmet and Durga. And make no mistake, they are fierce. Do not fuck with them, because they will scratch you if you do something bad. But I do want my fringe back, so thank you, thank you. Leave it, leave it. Oh, whatever. Play with it. See if I care. So on numerous occasions, I have told clients, loved ones, and friends that I find time and again that my life works better when I am reading or rereading a Catherine Ponder book and a cozy mystery. Now, it just so happens that somebody who has been using my psychic services for several years, readings, goddess energy healing treatments, and magical spell castings, as well as has been a good friend for me and to me for the last several years as well. She recently gave me a copy of The Millionaires of Genesis, Their Prosperity Secrets for You by Dr. Catherine Ponder. And the story behind this book is that I had decided I wanted to reread the Millionaires of the Bible series. So I began with the first book, The Millionaires of Genesis, and I was so awestruck by the beauty and the power of the divine decrees the second time around that I read this book, or the first time that I began rereading this book, that I couldn't make it past chapter 1. And I was like, this is so ridiculous. So after a year of not reading past chapter 1, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start the series from the beginning again. And then I'll be fine. Once again, I was so blown away by the beauty and the power of the divine decrees in chapter 1 about the pioneering millionaire, Adam, that I remained stuck in chapter 1. And then my copy of this book, I couldn't find. I don't know where it went. And then this lovely friend and beautiful friend and confidant and client and former student, because I don't teach classes anymore, gave me a copy of this book. And it was so funny because she did not know that the day that I was going to receive it, I was going to do laundry. And when I do laundry, I love to have at least one, sometimes 2 or 3 books with me, depending upon what day of the week it is. It's a numerology thing. So it just so happens that this person happens to be a sun sign Gemini. I received this gift on a Wednesday, which in magical traditions is the day of Mercury, and I began reading it that same day. I took it out of the box, out of the packaging, and I'm like, I'm going to start reading this. I didn't want to go back upstairs and get a bookmark. I'm like, I'll just take care of that later. And now I am reading, in addition to this book, or rather rereading this book, I am reading for the first time The Ghost and the Dead Man's Library by Cleo Coyle, writing as Alice Kimberly. It is the 3rd in the Haunted Bookshop Mysteries. And I will tell you, when it comes to cozy mysteries, I'm not a big ghost person. I'm definitely very big on magical mysteries, magical cozy mysteries that have books, that have cats, that have witches, that have psychics. But when it comes to ghosts and my cozy mystery reading preferences, it's low on the list. But here is a cozy mystery series that not only is set in a bookshop where the ghost resides, but it's set in a bookshop. So I'm like, oh yeah, and it's an independent bookseller. It's called Buy the Book. As in, I'm going to purchase this book. I'm going to buy this book. And it was inspired by one of the other characters in this series who is massively enamored by murder mysteries and cop shows and crime shows. So I'm just like so happy. I am currently at the beginning of chapter 2, The Fall of the House of Chesley. And yes, there is a certain theme to the chapter titles. And if you read the synopsis, you'll be like, oh yeah, absolutely. Let me just say that it happens to have a connection to an author that is connected to a raven. I wonder who that could be. I don't know. Of course I know. And then I just happened to be rereading for the umpteenth time The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. Yes, by the way, this was a beautiful birthday gift from the Michelle Swan Graham. Swan of Dreamers is her YouTube channel. And I will tell you that she happens to have a black cat of her own, Miss Jet Beauty. And I'm sure that Miss Jet Beauty would love to know that Sekhmet gave this book her bite of approval. She was hungry, so she likes to chew on things. That's one of the reasons why I keep my lotion-infused tissue in a certain place in a certain way, now more than ever. And I no longer have toilet paper on the toilet roll. I learned that. Guess how I learned that? The hard way. The messy way. But, oh, and this has her paw of approval too. So, in addition to the Haunted Bookshop Mysteries, Cleo Coyle also writes the Coffee House Mysteries. And I want to tell you, I love the Village Blend. The Village Blend is located in Greenwich Village. Now, to my knowledge, there is no coffee shop in the Greenwich Village district of Manhattan called the Village Blend. But if there is, I will go there in a heartbeat. But I'm not ready to read this one just yet. And actually, I'm reading it for the first time. I will be reading it for the first time. But yes, I have found time and again that my life works so much better when I am reading or rereading a Catherine Ponder book as well as a cozy mystery. And there are some Catherine Ponder books that I am long overdue to reread, and some that I have not yet begun to read. I still have yet to read her autobiography. I mean, that's so crazy given how much I love her books. But in any event, I will list information about the Haunted Bookshop Mysteries, the Coffee House Mysteries, the website for Cleo Coyle, as well as the website and the general information about the Millionaires of the Bible series, as well as Catherine Ponder herself. But in the meantime, thank you to all of you in YouTube land for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions to my YouTube channel. An extra big and beautiful and bountiful thank you to those of you who have already scheduled your sessions, including the individual who had a video reading with me earlier today and scheduled it a week ago. She's been using my psychic services for at least 20 years, maybe even closer to 30 years if I'm not mistaken. And I will tell you, she knows. She's like, schedule it sooner than later because she knows that Robert books up fast. But as always, thank you to all of you in YouTube land. And of course, as always, stay in tune with your intuition, stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and stay tuned for the next video.